Think of your body with the two circuits of blood. Think of your circulatory system as a figure eight, with the heart as the crossing in the center. Each loop of the figure eight is a circuit. Every time blood goes through one of these circuits, it comes from the heart and then goes back to the heart. One of these loops or circuits is called the pulmonary circuit, and one is called the systemic circuit. In the pulmonary circuit, blood is brought to the lungs to pick up oxygen. In the systemic circuit, blood is brought to the tissues, called peripheral tissues, to drop off oxygen. So whenever you look at pictures in our class, we're usually going to use the systemic circuit as like a default example. So when in doubt, assume systemic. So arteries deliver blood to capillary beds in your tissues. Water that's rich in nutrients and oxygen, it seeps from these arteries into the interstitial spaces. And then veins, they recollect all of that seeped water, rich now with waste products and carbon dioxide. However, veins don't get it all. They just can't. They don't get everything that the arteries seep. And this is bad, right? Because if I left that excess fluid in your tissue, you'd have edema. These excess fluid, it's taken up by lymph vessels. And then it's collected from lymph vessels and dumped back into the circulatory system by the subclavian vein. It is the subclavian vein where lymph collected from all of your capillary beds rejoins the systemic circulatory system. Many of you are aware that we install ports for easy access for patients at the subclavian vein. There are three types of blood vessels: arteries, capillaries, and veins. And then within those three types, they also have subtypes. Of course. Arteries carry blood away from the heart. In the systemic circuit, they carry oxygenated blood. In the pulmonary circuit, they carry deoxygenated blood. Veins drain. They drain blood to the heart. In the systemic circuit, they collect all of that deoxygenated blood, returning it to the heart. In the pulmonary circuit, they collect all that oxygenated blood, returning it into the heart. And remember what I said for this chapter. When in doubt, assume the systemic circuit.